Hey everyone, Steven from Straight Fire Picks. We got best bets for Major League Baseball on Tuesday, August 2nd, 2022. We're going to have MLB player props, run lines, over-unders, money lines here for you today. We're going to have 3 picks that are great value bets for this Tuesday Major League Baseball slate. As always, just want to thank you all for your continued support here on the channel. If you're new to the channel here today, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Always appreciate that. We are on the road to 6,000 subscribers. We're actually almost there. We're about 10 subscribers away from that. So if you guys can help me out, hit that subscribe button, that'd be great. Reminder here at the channel, guys, that we are partnered with Prize Picks, so be sure to use our code SFP for a 100% deposit match on your first deposit up to $100 on Prize Picks. You can also use one of our links that we have down below in the comment section in the description. Really is a great app, guys. They specialize in player props and things of that nature. You can bet on just about anything on Prize Picks. You can put multiple picks into an entry to win a lot of money, and it really is a lot of fun. I get pretty good use out of Prize Picks, so I highly encourage you to check that out. Like I said, use our code SFP for that 100% deposit match up to $100. It's a free $100. You can also use one of our links that we have below in the comment section or the description. Be sure to also check out our community Discord page as well. It's a great place to connect with our community and to get new ideas for bets. We'll also have a link down below in the comment section and description for that. Be sure to also drop your favorite pick down below in the comment section. If you like your pick included in our comment capper section, just be sure to put a star or an asterisk next to your pick. And we'll include your pick in the video if it hits. Okay, now it's time for a shout out to our Straight Fire MVPs. So as always, guys, you see this beautiful list here running beside me of all of our Straight Fire MVPs. If you're interested in becoming a Straight Fire MVP, there's a join button down below. We'll also have a link in the comment section in the description for that as well. It's just $3.99 per month. You get access to some custom perks. You get access to our notes and our picks early, usually the night before. That's usually the way I do it. Sometimes it is the morning of, but usually it is the night before. Basically, whenever I'm done with the notes, I post them up in the community tab for our MVP. So that is a perk that we just added within the last couple of weeks. You also get a badge next to your name, some custom emojis, shout outs in our video, and custom roll color in the Discord as well. So it's also just a great way to support the channel and what we do here at the channel. Appreciate all of you guys that have signed up. It really does mean a lot to me. You guys absolutely rock. All of you that support this channel, I appreciate all of you. I really do. So appreciate you guys. Check out that program. All right, now let's dive right into the results from the previous episode. So for our comment cappers, this is actually a call out from the day before that I missed in our comment capper section. We had got to get the bag calling the Philadelphia Phillies -1.5 run line, which cashed the day before there versus the Pirates easily. So just wanted to give a quick shout out there to got to get the bag. I didn't have it in the previous one. We had for yesterday though, Brandon Clash of Clans calling the Francisco Lindor over 1.5 bases. He actually helped us out as well, hitting a 3-run homer. So obviously he cashed his bases there. So great call there from Brandon Clash of Clans. And David Walker calling the New York Mets team total over 2.5 runs in the first 5 innings. Was also able to catch that. So great calls from our comment cappers. As far as the stream results, we did go 1-2. That's the first losing day that we've had in a minute, which was kind of disappointing. Missed our NRFI bet. Rangers Orioles. John Gray gave up a leadoff homer to Cedric Mullins. He later came out of the game in either the second or the third inning with an injury. So I'm wondering if he was actually injured prior to the game. As part of me almost thinks that. Obviously he came out very early. It did not look like himself right from the get-go. Was giving up hits right from the start of the game. So I don't know what happened there. Watkins did his part, but it didn't matter, obviously. So we missed our NRFI there. We did hit the New York Mets team total over 4.5. Hit that relatively easily. The Mets piled up 13 hits. It's an auto bet against Patrick Corbin, guys. I don't know. The books really did, to me, they handed out free money. I don't know why, but, you got to respect the Mets offense a little bit more on that. And Corbin, once again, was hosting batting practice in, what was it, the third inning? He gave up 3 or 4 runs. So pretty easy cash there. And Yordan Alvarez over 1.5 bases. Unfortunately, we weren't able to get that. He ends up with an 0 for at the plate, and then they walked him. So, what are you going to do? We're going to get back after today, though, guys. We're going to get this 3-0. So let's get right into our picks here for today. At number 1, we are going with the Philadelphia Phillies, Atlanta Braves, NRFI bet here. No run first inning at -113 odds on FanDuel. So, guys, we got... Hold on. I had something in my mouth. We have 2 pretty solid pitchers actually here on the mound. One of my favorites is Spencer Strider, which I'll touch on him here in a minute. But we got Nick Nelson here going to the mound for the Phillies. 3-1, 3.94 ERA, 1.31 WHIP. He's got a 1.80 ERA over his last 7 games, which is very solid. He's pitched very solid here lately. He's actually a bullpen pitcher here making a start. Just his second start here on the season. He's already 1-0 to the NRFI. But sometimes I do actually like a bullpen pitcher because this is kind of like their element as far as, in the first inning that they come in. They're used to coming in and, trying to get 3 outs, in 1 inning, which is what we're asking for here in the first inning. And this guy's actually been pretty solid in the categories that I like. He's only given up 1 home run in 48 innings pitched this year, and that's very good. And he's also struck out the Braves hitters that he's set to face today. Dansby Swanson, 1 for 3 off of Nelson with 2 strikeouts. Ron Acuna, 0 for 1. And Austin Riley, 0 for 1 with a strikeout off of Nelson as well. So that's pretty good. He shows the ability to strike out these batters, which is really what I want. Make it easy. Don't even put the ball in play. I'd love to see that. And Nick Nelson has done pretty good against these guys. Overall, pretty solid splits. Not a lot of history there, but, even still, he's done pretty good. On the other side, we got Spencer Strider. Honestly, probably one of my favorite pitchers in all Major League Baseball right now. He's 5-3 with a 2.91 ERA, 1.02 WHIP. But like I've said before, if you've had the pleasure to watch this guy pitch, he's got absolutely electric stuff, right? Tops it out up over 100. He's been very good this year, obviously. He's 10-1 to the NRFI so far this season, which is very good, including his last start versus the Philadelphia Phillies, which he pitched very well as well. And he also does not give up the long ball as well. Just 5 home runs allowed in 80.1 innings pitched, which again is very solid. And as far as offensively here for both of these teams, both bottom tier as far as in first inning runs. Braves are 17th in first inning runs, but 23rd in first inning runs at home. Phillies 23rd in first inning runs. 23rd in first inning runs on the road as well. So both those bottom tier, both those very good. We like to see that. Obviously, Phillies with injuries in the lineup with no Bryce Harper, that's significant. Braves are definitely dangerous. They're definitely the one. Nelson's the guy that's got to get the outs for us. That's where I'm a little bit nervous. But like I said, he's got a good split so far. He doesn't allow home runs, which is good. I think he can get us the outs that we need. So I do like to see that. Yeah, and that's pretty much does it for there. So love it there, guys, for number 1 pick. We're going Philadelphia Phillies, Atlanta Braves, NRFI bet here. No run first inning and -113 odds on FanDuel. Okay, and at number 2, we're going with Christian Yelich over 1.5 bases here for the Milwaukee Brewers. Odds to be determined. Yelich, this is a bet we took on Sunday, and he cashed for us there with 2 singles. And honestly, he's got pretty good history against the pitcher he's up against again today. He's hitting .333 off of Wilson, who he's up against today with a home run. So I do like to see that. It's particularly the home run stands out to me. I like seeing a guy that's demonstrated power versus a particular pitcher. Like I said, 7-3 last 10 to this line, 261 batting average for the year with 29 extra base hits. Neither of those are particularly great, but like I said, Yelich has really turned it up lately. He's actually hitting .321 over his last 30 games, which is very good. And like I said, also picking it up here in the power department with 4 doubles in his last 5 games, which is pretty solid. He's got, for his splits, he's hitting .270 on the road, .255 at night, and .260 off of righties. So pretty much in line with his average. Nothing really veering outside too much. And like I said, this again, like it was against the Red Sox the other day, is more about the matchup here with the Pirates. I absolutely love the fact that it's on the road, first of all. We're going to get our full complement of at-bats, full 9 innings here, so he should get all of his at-bats. Is up against the pitcher who's really struggled. Wilson, like I said, 1-6, 6.31 ERA, and 1.60 WHIP, allowing a .383 batting average to lefties on the season. So that's obviously not very good. And he's also been particularly bad at home, posting an 8.20 ERA with a .346 batting average allowed. So he's been absolutely terrible. He's got numbers like Patrick Corbin, honestly. He's got some really bad numbers here. And as this bet gets to the bullpen, Pirates bullpen is also pretty bad as well. They're 27th at bullpen ERA. So this is a spot where I really think Yelich again could get the bases that we need. He's going to probably likely be hitting leadoff again, which we'd love to see that. So we'll get the maximum amount of at-bats out of him, which we love that, with him also being on the road. So do love it there, guys, for our number 2 pick. We're going right back to Christian Yelich, over 1.5 bases here for the Milwaukee Brewers. Odds to be determined. Okay, and finally at number 3, we're going with the Seattle Mariners. First 5 innings, plus .5 run line here versus the New York Yankees at -110 odds on FanDuel. So we got Logan Gilbert here on the mound, 10-4, 2.78 ERA, 1.15 WHIP for the year. Very solid. 6-1 with a 2.47 road ERA. So it's obviously very good. We actually took him in his last start and he cashed for us in the same bet. And again, we're getting even value with him on the mound again. So I'm going to run it back on him here. Gilbert, has also pitched very well versus the Yankees as well in the one start that he did have versus them. Going 7 innings pitched, allowing 0 earned runs and just 1 hit. Now, that was last year, but obviously you like to see that type of success. A lot of the same bats were in the lineup last year, and again, you'll see a lot of those same bats that he saw last year. So I think he could have success again. Like I said, we took him last time, and he was very good to us. So, he allowed 2 runs over 5 innings, 2-2 game. We ended up cashing the first 5. I'd like to see him allow 0, like last time versus his last start versus the Yankees. But obviously, we'll see how it plays out. Yankees on the season, not actually all that dominant versus lefties. They're hitting solid versus lefties, a .251 batting average, which is 12th in baseball. That's nothing too crazy scary, right? I think that's something that we could work with here. It's not like they're absolutely crushing left-handed pitching. And on the other side, we got Jameson Taillon here going for the Yankees, 10-2 with a 3.72 ERA, 1.16 WHIP. But he's had a number of bad starts actually here lately. He's posted a 5.80 ERA over his last 7 games with a 1.35 WHIP. So he's one of these Yankees starters that struggled lately to go along with Jordan Montgomery. I think obviously he's got good stuff. He's very capable, but the fact that he has struggled here lately and gotten loose, we do like to see that. He's definitely not the ace of the staff here for the Yankees. Now, teams that have played the Yankees over the last 7 games have actually covered the first 5 innings run line, this plus .5 run line in 5 of those 7 games. So that's pretty solid as well. Yankees, their pitching has not been the same lately. Particularly, like I said, their starting pitching has not been as good lately. Even Garrett Cole's giving up runs. So having a little trouble there. And the Mariners here, guys, an upstart team. They've played pretty well overall of late. They've won 18 of the last 25 games. Now, they have struggled a little bit here lately. They lost the first game in this series 7-2. And I believe they lost 3 out of 4 over the weekend to the Astros. So they have struggled a little bit here lately, but I think, here, at least in the first 5 innings with the ace on the hill, I think they could at least keep this game tied. I love the tie equity here for even value. I think honestly, you can't beat it there. So, do love it there, guys. For our number 3 pick, we're going Seattle Mariners. First 5 innings, plus .5 run line here versus the New York Yankees. Minus 110 odds on FanDuel. Okay, guys, that is going to do it for our picks. If you enjoyed the content, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Always appreciate that. We are on the road to 6,000 subscribers. We're about 10 away, so if you guys could hit that subscribe button, I'd really appreciate it. Also, share this video with a friend, and hit that like button as well. That'd really help me out. So, appreciate all of you guys here at the channel. Drop your favorite pick down below. Check out our Straight Fire MVP program as well. And outside of that, that is going to do it for me. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and we will catch you all back here tomorrow. Peace out.